Pretty tall guy. What's up, guys? Back for a new video. We've been getting our butts kicked today. We're 8 miles in, but I just found the icebreaker with a pretty nice 4-point. That's a pretty sweet tall buck. We'll get a pickup on it. Yeah. It's chalk. Brown, a little bit of brown on the back, but the other side's close. Pretty sweet 4, really tall 4, so that's pretty nice. Yeah, we're like, me and my brother are both out here 8 miles deep. That's actually a pretty dang good horn, actually. A little small base, but good little eye guard. That's a tall buck. Yeah, 8 miles deep, and this is all we found today. We've tried 2 spots. And maybe we're finally getting into the bone zone. Yeah, pretty nice. Good news, walked 20, 30 yards. I think we just matched him up. That feels so good after hiking 8+ miles for nothing, but we just matched up a pretty stud buck, I think. So, and that's the one I found. I just set it there. There's no real good way of making this. So here's the horn I just found. Yeah, I think it's the same one. That's a pretty stud buck. That's a tall buck. It's got these two that come higher than both of the other ones. This one curves a little bit more, but yeah, I think it's the same buck. That's a pretty good buck. I don't know if my other one's bigger, but that's pretty nice. It's a little chalk though, so it's kind of funky. These two right here are taller than both of them. I don't think I've ever seen that before, but it's a pretty nice one. See if we are in the zone and could find some more. Here we go. Here's the third one for today. Nice brown. Been getting our butts kicked today. It's kind of funky right there. Probably 10, 12 miles for 3 deer sheds, but better than nothing. What's up, guys? Me and my brother are back out today, trying a completely different area. We got our butts kicked yesterday, probably 13 miles each for, I actually kind of downplayed the deer set. That thing's actually pretty big, really big actually. But our luck just changed. New spot, not even a mile in yet, and we have an elk antler. So that's a good sign, especially after getting our butts kicked. Happy to find something early. Hopefully today's a good day. Probably just gonna do a half a day and then chill out. It's really hot. It's probably 80 degrees. It got up to like 84 yesterday, so it's really hot hiking around, but we'll get this thing picked up. It's a little raghorn. Here we go. That's a hard white or brown. I think it's brown. A little sun bleached already, but maybe a year or two old. Good start. Just spotted this one. Might be in a pocket, so I dropped the pack and I'm hiking around to see what else I can find. I don't know if this is good or bad. I just found a pocket knife and I found an elk horn 100 yards that way. And the one I just glassed up is over here. So someone went walking through here and didn't spot him. I don't know how old this is. Maybe it's like 10 years old, but I can't get it to open. That does mean someone was in here though, so I don't really like that. But they missed 2 right off the bat, so maybe this is really old, I don't know. There's this one, just walked up on it. A little chalky, a little chewed on. But here's a second one, about a mile in, I bet, a mile. So we'll see if we can find any more. Yeah, a little chewed on right there, but a little small elkhorn, but still on the board. The guy with the knife must have missed this one. I don't know how old that knife is, but was hiking through this thick stuff. Barely spotted that one. That one's hidden pretty well. I was just coming up this way. But sweet, we'll get a pickup. This is, I want to say hard white. Bare tiny little scratches or cracks, but this looks pretty hard white. There's still good brown on it. Yeah, a little raghorn again. That makes 3 for today. Callan says he found a deadhead, but it's a little busted up, so I'll have to go look at it once I see him. There's the final finds. These 3 are mine. 1 good brown. And then Callan found this one. Kind of a funky guy. Pretty big. Big base on it. That's the biggest horn of the day. And he found a brown. So 5 horns for half a day. We're gonna be back out. We're just gonna eat here. And then keep hiking, see what else we can pull out. Boom, just glassed that one up. It is a, there you go. Pretty decent 4. Might be a year old, but I think, no, this was probably brown this year. They just get chalked real fast. It is almost June, but we'll take that. It's a pretty nice one. Just walked up on this. Looks like a weasel or something. First time seeing that. Here's the icebreaker for today. Just found this. Nice. I don't know what's with me and finding broken horns, especially right there at the top. But hopefully we're in the zone now. A little guy, but icebreaker. Hopefully we get some more. It's about time. Oh, it's old. That sucks. It's chalked. But, I mean, it looked a little bit bigger from farther out, but too bad it's chalked. I'll get a pickup on it though. Just hiking this thick stuff. This is a steep cliff I'm getting up, but there's the horn. I mean, would have been a good one. Big weird base on it. I don't know, this probably goes out. Yeah. Super chalk. Yeah, it's chalked all the way around. That's unfortunate. This is good. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of big. Yeah, that would have been good. Base on it's kind of long. Look, I can break that off. I don't know if I'm gonna leave this or keep it. I'll probably leave it. That's a bummer. That would have been a decent one. Here's the end total from the trip. That's the biggest one, but it's old and chalky. I kept it anyways. A lot of little raghorns, a couple browns. This big mule deer set is the find of the trip. Big mule deer shed. That's the find of the trip. A couple of my brothers. He found a funky elkhorn that curves way upwards and a brown. Couple deer sheds, little wavy right there. But there's the trip total.